Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia here and welcome back to Overwatch. So, to round out our Blizzcon preview coverage, I want to just talk about what I want to see from Blizzcon, because we've talked about the World Cup, we've talked about Overwatch 2 and that possible announcement and all those rumours and leaks, but what do I want to see? And then you can post in the comments down below what you want to see, and then we can all have this little brainstorm just a few days before it kicks off. So, we're in a really weird period right now where Overwatch is suffering quite badly, I think. I think we can all be honest. And it really needs a reinvigoration of life. And I think that's what we need to see from BlizzCon. And I said this a couple of months back. BlizzCon needs to pop off. For Blizzard in general, it needs to pop off. Not just Overwatch. Because Blizzard obviously have had a difficult year. And it's time for them to try and claw back some of that hype. And the big word is hype, right? When I look at Overwatch right now, I'm not hyped about it. I haven't been hyped about it for a while. I'm hyped about the Overwatch League, don't get me wrong. But the Overwatch the game? Like, Halloween Terror? Yeah, the skins are good, but, that's it. There's no hype. There's no hype around Junkenstein's Revenge returning. I'm not hyped about the Christmas event coming, because it'll just be a Christmas event. They'll bring back May's Snowball Offensive, they'll bring back the Yeti Hunt, and then they'll give us some skins, and that'll be it. So there's no real hype anymore. The only hype I get around Overwatch, generally, is archives, because we get some unique stuff, real unique stuff, right? And I'll play the heck out of it, I always do. So I want to feel that hype again for Overwatch, and it's starting to build. Around these Overwatch 2 rumours, the hype is starting to build. Believe me, I was very skeptical a couple of weeks back when we saw the initial rumours from Metro and all that. And I was like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it and all that. But now we're getting this stuff from ESPN, we're getting leaks, and then we got 2 arts leaked on the Blizzard Gear Store. Now I'm hyped. Now I'm like, oh dang, this is happening. So, if we weren't to get a substantial Overwatch 2 or whatever it is announcement at BlizzCon, everyone is going to let out a collective groan, and Blizzard shares are gonna suffer quite badly. So, all this hype can't be coming from nowhere, is all I'm saying right now. And it's nice to feel that hype again. It really is really nice to see that hype. But we don't just need Overwatch 2, right? It depends what's within that. The new mode sounds fantastic. It sounds like the little injection that competitive needs to try and spice it up, because competitive has got very repetitive. So I think that needs a bit of spicing up, and also that could spice up the Overwatch League slightly as well with a new mode. So that bit more varied content in Overwatch is what I'm saying, can keep the game fresh. Then obviously we've got the PvE that we're talking about. I think we've all wanted to see PvE for a long time become a main part of the game. Lore is obviously... It would be lovely. It would be lovely for some lore, wouldn't it? It would be lovely. So it looks like that might just be coming now. Finally, after all these years, we might be getting substantial lore added to Overwatch. And, to be quite honest, if we get a massive lore dump over the next... Well, when Overwatch 2 comes out, if it does come out, if we get a substantial lore dump then we can kind of understand why we haven't had substantial lore dumped on us before, because they've been working on this. So, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt here, Blizzard. So, don't let me down here. Don't let me down. In terms of the hero, right? I think we need to see a hero, regardless of when Overwatch 2 comes out. Unless Overwatch 2 comes out at BlizzCon, but it's not going to. I think we can all agree that a whole new game, or a remake of the game, it's not going to come out at BlizzCon. It'll be playable at BlizzCon, but I wouldn't be expecting it till 2020. I, just spitballing here, probably think it might come out May 2020. Or something like that. But that's just me speculating. Don't take that for any credence whatsoever. That's just speculation. Not even speculation, that's me just thinking off the top of my head. If we get that, and if that's the sort of date we're looking at, then I think we need to definitely see a hero. We need to see a hero to keep the game going up until that point. And then we need to have a discussion later on, early next year. Do we need another hero before that releases? Who knows? I reckon we will see Echo. Maybe. That's the going thoughts right now for most people. We've seen Echo in the new released artwork. So I think Echo is most likely Hero 32. It just depends whether Hero 32 comes out now or comes out when Overwatch 2 comes out. I'm hoping it comes out at the end of this week. I hope. I dearly hope, because otherwise, Overwatch is going to go for a really bad patch before it gets any light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I think they'll stick to the hero release schedule, and the reason I say that is because they have said for a long time they've got tons of heroes in development, right? And heroes that will take them well beyond 2020, 2021. So I'm talking of like Malga and Sojourn and people like that. We've seen Sojourn perhaps coming into Overwatch 2, so maybe she might be Hero 33. There is that speculation. If Overwatch 2 doesn't come out until, say, mid next year, or beyond that, say Echo's Hero 32 that comes out at BlizzCon, Hero 33 that comes out early next year, could be Sojourn, because we've seen in-game images of her, if they are to be believed. So maybe Hero 33 is Sojourn. Possible, and we know they've been in development for a long time, as I was saying just now. So I'm hoping we will see a new game mode, we will see a new map, we will see a new hero, and then hopefully we will see some sort of Overwatch 2 announcement. Now, in terms of the new game mode, I don't think we will see... This is an interesting one, right? Because, actually, thinking back to my spitballing about May, I don't think that's going to work. And the reason I don't think that's going to work is because that's in the middle of the Overwatch League season. And I don't think they're going to majorly overhaul the game in the middle of an Overwatch League season. So they've either got to do it before or after. And when you talk about after, you're talking about next BlizzCon. If you're talking about before, you're talking about February. Interesting. Don't know what to say about that. Don't know what to say about that, in all honesty. I don't think, if they announce it, give us gameplay trailers and all that, at this BlizzCon, that we'll be waiting until next BlizzCon for its release. I don't think that. It's not an entirely new game. So, it's not a new IP, it's just a slightly different iteration, if it was to come. So, I don't think we're waiting that long for it. I don't know, that's an interesting timeline for Blizzard to work out. But, in terms of a new game mode, would it get incorporated into the game now, ahead of the Overwatch League season, or would they wait until Overwatch 2? In that case, they might have to dump it in the middle of an Overwatch League season, which seems a bit odd. But, I don't know. I reckon we might see perhaps the new game mode go on the PTR at BlizzCon, as like a sweetener before Overwatch 2 comes out. Maybe. But again, that's my hopes. My ideal BlizzCon would be for Overwatch 2 to come out and all of us to be hunky-dory afterwards. But that's not going to happen. My realistic sweet BlizzCon would be a new hero, a new map, a new mode. And that all goes live on the PTR just after BlizzCon ends. That would be spectacular. And I think that really would get people hyped. And then you've got that hype around that new mode that's going to be in competitive, so where most people play. You've got the new hero hype, and you can ride that hype into the new year. And then you've got the hype to build around Overwatch 2, which you've just had announced at BlizzCon in November. So, that's my ideal BlizzCon. I don't know. I don't know what Blizzard are doing. It's all very up in the air right now. We got all these rumours around Overwatch 2. We've still got no concrete evidence that we're getting a hero. We've got no concrete evidence we're going to get any content that's going to be playable straight after BlizzCon, is what I'm saying here. There's no concrete evidence of that whatsoever. The only substantial leak / rumor / evidence that we've got is that we might be getting an Overwatch 2, and that will probably be coming out next year. So my question remains is there any content coming to keep us tide us over in the meantime? A hero, a map, a mode. That's what remains to be seen. The normal stuff you'd be able to play pretty much straight after BlizzCon on the PTR. That's what remains to be seen for me. But my ideal BlizzCon would be a new map, a new hero, and a new mode to play after BlizzCon, and then obviously all the hype around Overwatch 2. But let me know what you think. If you've got another idea, if you've got other stuff you want to see at BlizzCon, then please let me know. Just a quick thing, I want to run people through the schedule at BlizzCon, just in case you didn't know. So October the 31st, on a Thursday at 4:30 p.m. GMT, the Overwatch World Cup online preliminaries will start. They will run all the way through until 5:15 a.m. So if you're going to stay up for that, good bloomin' luck. On the 1st of November, the opening ceremony will kick off on the 6 p.m. GMT. That'll run for an hour, and then you run straight into, at 7:15 p.m, the Overwatch World Cup group stages. That'll run all the way till 3:45 a.m. I do love it when they do that. And then you have all these coming soons at 7:30, at 8:30, at 9:30, at 10:30. This is where we could see stuff about Overwatch 2 and Overwatch and all that. Obviously, you've got other stuff like WoW as well, Hearthstone, the WCS, StarCraft Global Finals, the Heroes of the Storm update. That'll all be happening on that day, but we're concentrating on Overwatch here, obviously. And then the next day, it's kind of a bit blank on the Saturday. And then on the Sunday, on the 3rd of November, we have the Overwatch World Cup bronze medal match, which will be at 12:30 a.m. GMT on 3rd of November. And then the Overwatch World Cup final will be on 2:15 a.m., if I could talk, on the 3rd of November. So it's early in the morning. And then at 2:30 a.m., you'll also have the closing entertainment for BlizzCon as well. So that's kind of how it's going to pan out. The timing seems a bit odd this year compared to last year. I don't know. I don't think the World Cup was on during the morning like that. I might be wrong. But anyway, I will be tuning in for it. I've got the virtual ticket. If you haven't got the virtual ticket and you want to get it, it's $34.99 in the UK. And you get 2 skins for Overwatch, exclusive to this pack. If you want to get it, pick it up. I would recommend, because I've never picked up the virtual ticket before. But this year, it looks like it might well pop off. So I've picked it up this year. But it's certainly worth having a look into, because there is some real interesting stuff going on at BlizzCon this year, I think. You've got the Art of Overwatch as well at 11:15 p.m. on the 1st of November. So, yeah, that's it. Tune in for the opening ceremony on the 1st of November. Tune in for the Overwatch World Cup online preliminaries the day before, and then the group stage on that day as well, just after the opening ceremony. Friday should be an awesome evening of coverage from BlizzCon regarding the Overwatch World Cup and obviously Overwatch. And I'm ready for it, but that's going to be it for my BlizzCon preview coverage. Later on, there is a video coming out about the Overwatch League and their transfers, and then I'm going to take a day off, because 2 videos a day for a couple of weeks now takes it out of you, I'm not going to lie. But I'll be back for, obviously, Overwatch World Cup coverage as that comes out, and then obviously Overwatch 2 or Overwatch announcements, whatever happens at BlizzCon, I will have a look at it when I'm back, which will be probably the weekend. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. See you then.